understanding, an eye for an eye, and do unto others as they do to you. The phrase an eye for an eye originates from ancient legal codes, most notably the Code of Hammurabi and the Old Testament Law of Moses. It appears in passages such as Exodus 21:24, Leviticus 24:20, and Deuteronomy 19:21. This principle, often referred to as lex talionis, the law of retaliation, was designed to ensure proportional justice. If someone caused harm, they would face a punishment equal to the harm they caused. For example, if one person caused injury to another, the same type of injury would be inflicted on the wrongdoer. The intent behind this law was not to encourage revenge, but to limit it. In ancient societies, retribution often escalated into cycles of violence. By establishing a proportional standard for justice, the law sought to curb excessive retaliation. If someone lost an eye, the punishment was not death or something far more severe. It was equivalent to the harm caused. This law was revolutionary for its time because it introduced fairness and restrained unchecked vengeance. However, Jesus reinterpreted this principle in the New Testament. In Matthew 5:38-39, he said, "You have heard that it was said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. But I say to you, do not resist an evil person. If anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to them the other cheek also." Jesus shifted the focus from justice to mercy and forgiveness, encouraging his followers to break the cycle of retaliation altogether. Instead of seeking retribution, he called for a radical display of grace and love, even in the face of wrongdoing. This brings us to the principle of do unto others as they do to you, which might seem like a natural extension of an eye for an eye. However, this phrasing contrasts sharply with the golden rule taught by Jesus, do to others what you would have them do to you, Matthew 7:12. The golden rule emphasizes proactive kindness, treating others with the respect, compassion, and fairness you wish to receive, regardless of how they treat you. Do unto others as they do to you, by contrast, reflects a retaliatory mindset. It suggests mirroring someone's behavior, whether positive or negative. While this might seem fair, it risks perpetuating cycles of harm. If someone treats you poorly, and you respond in kind, it can escalate conflicts and deepen divisions. This approach also relies on external behavior as the guiding standard, rather than a higher moral principle. Jesus' teachings challenge this tit-for-tat mentality. Romans 12:17-19 reinforces this idea. Do not repay anyone evil for evil. Be careful to do what is right in the eyes of everyone. If it is possible, as far as it depends on you, live at peace with everyone. Do not take revenge, my dear friends, but leave room for God's wrath. Ultimately, Jesus calls his followers to a higher standard, to rise above revenge and to embody love, even toward enemies. By treating others as we wish to be treated, not as they treat us, we reflect God's grace and help foster peace and reconciliation in a broken world. If you would like us to pray for you, please leave your request in the comments. We would be honored to lift you up to the Almighty Healer and Giver of all. Please subscribe to our channel. It lets us know that you like our videos and would like to see more. God bless you today and every day. Remember, if you see someone without a smile, share one of yours.